number 1.69. That is how low the share price of meme stock Bed Bath & Beyond fell yesterday. The company gave a grim warning that because of worse than expected sales, they might not have to cash to cover expenses in the upcoming months. That's pretty bad news. The home goods retailer also announced a few paths ahead to get themselves out of this financial hole, which included restructuring, exploring options, selling assets, yada, 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 even bankruptcy. CJ, what's your take on Bed Bath & Beyond as it is well below $10?
Hey, Voz, good morning. Yeah, you know what?
Hey.
Bed Bath & Beyond, if you want something from there, if you've had your eye on some sort of product on the shelf there, go get it now before they close the doors. That's what's going to happen here, Voz. They've tried a couple times to reboot themselves. Ironically, I was in a store maybe 2-3 weeks ago before Christmas, and I thought, wow, they cleaned this place up. You know, I can walk around without bumping into stuff. Too little, too late. Yeah. They
Mhm.
remember they got a couple special lines last, I think it was October, and they really had to beat some brows to get that money from different investors so they can go and get inventory for the season, and they didn't sell it. So I think this is going to be one of those liquidation things. Get that item now.
Whoa. All right, guys. So make sure you get your steak knives and your chopping blocks right now because it looks like Bed
Yeah.
Bath & Beyond is on the chopping block itself. I mean, CJ, when you have these sort of situations, the diamond hands, the meme peeps, they come out and you can have some crazy swings in the stock. Is there any upside or is this just
Well, I think you can't rule out the memers coming out there and maybe knocking it around for a day or
memes?
two, trying to make a little bit of money, doing a pump and dump. We see it all the time in stocks that are at this price. I mean, it's $1.70 last night at the close, so it's easier to gather up and rally and get a bunch of people to buy some shares. But don't think that they're going to try to make a GameStop where they actually run this thing higher. It's going to come into some formidable selling, and again, at some point, common sense has to take over on what you're doing. And uh, maybe it doesn't with that group, but I see it staying below the $2 level unless they do something huge or somebody announces maybe that they want to buy them. But if you look next to every
Uh-huh.
Bed Bath and Beyond, there's a Home Goods. If you look next to that Home Goods, there's a house something or other. Come on.
Yeah, I think their brand is just it's outdated. Like you said, there's so much other competition. You can get things for better quality, at the same prices. So I'm with you,
Right.
CJ. Let's ask Kenny because while you said the memers, I love that. The memers, they might get their hands on this depending on, what's the stock du jour. But
Right.
Kenny, today you said there's not a lot of volume in the earnings. Do you see maybe some volume getting pumped into Bed Bath & Beyond? Would you trade this?
Only when it starts to go back up, if it ever goes back up. By the way, SPRB, what's up, Superb? You guys in?
Ah!
285? 285 just got us 312 days pay, baby. First day here. This is what we do. I gave you a winner already. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond. Listen, CJ said this thing's going under 5 in a month. Look where it is. It's $1.50. So if you were listening to CJ, you crushed it with this thing. Let it just go to zero. It's about time some of these went to zero. Let's just get rid of them. Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, GameStop. Get rid of that headphone company, Cost. Every one of those stocks should be at zero by now. And the fact that
Mhm.
Nikola is still a tradable stock, these things need to go away. And we just need to clean slate. And then just let the Chinese stocks have their day in the sun because we're going to crush those too. And it's going to be a jolly old time this year. So liquidity is where it's at, my friends. Do not trade Bed Bath & Beyond. Don't try to be a hero there. If they start squeezing it one day, we'll join in that day, just like this other worthless biotech stock that we're trading right now. They're all garbage.
Garbage. All right. Well, Kenny, CJ, you guys are nodding in unison that the play is already done with Bed Bath & Beyond. So